Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So let's talk about the second game of Group B today, after the one between Australia and India. Australia, as you can see, it's 3 points right now, with India that's staying at 0 after the Socceroos won 2-0 in their first game in the tournament. So Uzbekistan against Syria. Looking at recent results, looking at the environment, let's say, of the two teams in their recent history, Uzbekistan is a clear favorite. Uzbekistan is a clear favorite in this game, but there is a factor that it's very important and has to be considered, is the fact that Syria has so many new players in their national team. That can of course be a problem, because basically they have so many players that they need to integrate with the team, and of course football is a team sport, so you need to be used to play with the others, and especially with 11 players on the field. It's not like basketball where you have 5 players, so if you have one good player, new player, you can more or less go around him. No, you need to get used to play with new guys, and so that can be negative factor for sure in a part, but it can give that something more to Syria that perhaps it was missing in recent times. Looking at the two teams, of course, for both of them we have a great missing. That for Uzbekistan is Eldor Shomurodov. Also Alikulov is missing from the team because of injuries, and that's a big problem for Uzbekistan. Of course, they have Sergeyev as their forward, as their main attacker, and we have followed him in with Pathum United. He plays in Thailand, and he's a really great striker. He's a great forward. He can score, he can create, and so I think he's gonna help a lot his national team. Uzbekistan, I think, is not even a dark horse, is almost a contender, and it can be a contender, and they can perhaps have the goal to reach the semifinals, so to reach their higher result ever, that was back in 2011 when they reached the semifinals. So Syria, of course, is missing Omar Soma. There was a lot of talk about that. Their striker that is not missing because of injuries, is missing because of a decision of the coach Hector Cooper, former coach of Uzbekistan and Egypt and many teams. So it's gonna be an interesting match, and we'll see how that goes. Let's see a little bit the recent results of these two teams. So also the result of their last encounter, that was back in 2020. It was a win for Syria, 1-0 against Uzbekistan. The goal was scored by Mahmoud Al-Mawas, that as well is not with the team because of a head coach decision. The last 3 games for Uzbekistan were all pretty much positive. It was a win 1-0, 4-1 win, and a draw 2-2 against Iran. So Uzbekistan is playing high level football. They're playing really smart football. They're playing really well, and it's a great team to see, and it's a shame to not see Eldor Shomurodov with Uzbekistan. For Syria, we have 2 draws against Malaysia and Kyrgyzstan in this preparation for the competition, 2-2 and 1-1, and there is the big loss against Japan in the World Cup qualifiers for 5-0, but everyone is losing with Japan with this result. So I mean, can you count that? Probably, yeah. You have to see how the teams play, but Japan right now is scoring a lot of goals with a lot of teams, so it is what it is. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this little preview. Let's see how this game goes. I think Group B is very interesting to see, because we have seen India playing really well, defending well against Australia, and they can certainly give a problem to a team that is not playing really well. Australia will be an interesting matchup against Uzbekistan, that's also for sure, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and see you soon.